Okay, well, I actually have one more to talk about. I'm actually going to put this at the beginning of the video in case people actually clicked off when I said goodbye. So I'm going to put this at the beginning of the video, but I'm recording this after the video. Okay, so the head popper dream. If any of you have watched The Boys, this is going to sound kind of familiar. So I'm at school, and there's this maths teacher, and I know he wants me dead, and he can head pop people. You can look at them, and you just explode their head, splatter, brains, blood everywhere. And I know he wants to kill me. I'm in my maths class, and yeah, he's trying to kill me. So I escape maths class. I get out of maths before he's there. I'm running, and then I'm like the whole day I'm trying to like stay hidden from him, and he's trying to like hunt me down. And at some point, I go into like this big room in the school, which doesn't exist in the school. This only exists in my dream. This big fancy room that looks like you'd see at a fine dining restaurant or ballroom or some shit. And so I start mixing in with the crowd, crouching low, then I start hiding under the tables. The next thing I know, heads are popping left, right, and centre. Basically, everyone who's blonde in the room is just having their heads blown to bits by their head popper because he can't see faces in the crowd. And, you know, it's a big room with a big crowd. So he's just popping the head of everyone who's blonde because he just thinks, oh, well, I saw Jacob going here. One of these will be him. So, yeah, he just starts popping all their heads. Obviously, I'm on the table, he doesn't see me. I managed to sneak out and escape, and then escape my school, and then the dream ended there. That's, again, this dream was a long time ago, but that's the main lines of the dream I remember. So, yeah, now on to the actual beginning of the video and the actual intro. Hello. Um, well, back with another dream video. I've got more dreams. None of these are recent ones I've had, I don't think, apart from maybe one of them is actually. All the others just more from the past I remembered. Some of them from when I was really young, like 10 years old. These dreams, well, these first two dreams, these are going to be even weirder than the last ones. Just to let you know, slash warn you, first two super, super weird dreams, then we're going to get into some of the darker dreams and the more fun dreams. Alright, so these first two are very short. Okay. Basically, me and these people were captured by this evil wizard. And he was sat on his throne with his big staff. I can't remember the context of this dream now, but I'm just going to tell you the part I remember. And there's someone to my right next to me, we're both on our knees, and he says, I'll shoot you with this death beam. And he blasts like a energy beam from his staff at the person next to me and kills them. Then he turns to me and says, now I'll curse you with jizzing your pants or something along the lines of that. And he shot me with it. And then, well, you can probably guess what happened next. Yeah, that's the curse he decided to give me. He didn't decide to kill me. He just decided to do that. It was really weird. And then the next one, sort of similar. Bearing in mind, right, these are just dreams, made up scenarios that are not a reflection of me. Because I don't like fizzy drinks that much, really, unless they're from a restaurant or something. Then they're nicer. But shot ball, I think most of them are pretty disgusting. So I was at B&M in this dream, and I picked up a can of Fanta, and then I started just spraying jizz all over the walls, and then the dream ended, and that was the whole dream. Okay, now on to the darker dreams. So I'm in the back seat of this car, got two people in the front, three in the back, including me, so one either side of me, driving in the night, and we're getting shot at by like assault rifles and shit. And bodies are just dropping. Like all the people sat next to me, and that they're just dying, and like I'm just like, holy shit, what's happening? We're trying like the driver, they're trying to escape and swerve around, and like we're just getting absolutely blasted by these people hunting us. And the driver dies, and then the other passengers die, and the car crashes, and I'm the only one left, and the car's still getting shot at, and I can hear footsteps approaching. I'm like, oh, I'm done. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna die. And then whilst I'm thinking that, I suddenly just gain awareness that I'm in a dream and it's not real. So I just go, Jacob, wake up, and I wake up. That happens to me a lot. I think I might have discussed that in the last video as well. Let's get a drink. A bit thirsty. Yeah, I might discuss that in the last one as well. I really need a haircut. Holy shit. I'm going on holiday soon, so I'm just waiting till before I go on holiday. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that's happened to me a lot. I think I discussed this in the last video as well. Sometimes during the dream, I gain awareness I'm in a dream, and I can just on command wake up and just say leave the dream. And I just say to myself, wake up, and that happens. So yeah, that was it. What's next? Alright, this one I was like 10 years old. So I had a dream where I was a Pokemon trainer. I had a Charizard, my own Charizard, and he was like my buddy Pokemon, and since he was the one that was always out of the Pokeball. Like my version of Ash's Pikachu, I guess. And we were like best bros, and bro, I was smashing it as a Pokemon trainer. I swear, I remember being in the league in that dream and everything, and I thought the dream was so real. And me and Charizard were putting belt to arse in this Pokemon competitions. I woke up, and for a second, I woke up super overjoyed. Basically, sprang out of my bed to go downstairs to say hi to my pet Charizard, and then I very quickly realised as I was going to say hi that it was a dream. And I got very sad and pissed off. Yeah, I was about 10 when that happened. I still miss my Charizard. Okay, Okay, next one. So this was a recent dream, so Stalker Dream. This actually is a web of multiple dreams. You ever had like dreams where like you get sequels and whatever? So I was having like loads of dreams where like there'd be normal scenarios, but during it there'd just be like this old guy, well, old-ish middle-aged guy, just in the background or following me. Like this time I was out with my friends, we were walking along this racetrack for some reason. Dreams are weird. And he was just walking along it far behind us, and other times where we were in abandoned buildings, in the forest, in just multiple dreams. And this old guy's always trying to stalk us or stalk me. And then I get this one dream where it's multiple days. Multiple days happen in this dream where he's stalking me. Eventually, we hit the final day where it's night time. I'm chilling in bed, and someone knocks on the door. I look out my window. He stood there with a big old knife in his hand. He's going to break in. He's going to stab me. So I'm like, I'm going to get out of here. So I open my window and I jump down, land behind him, and I start running. And then he starts running to me, to chase me. I look behind me, he's chasing me, he's gaining me with his knife, and then that's when I gain awareness it's a dream. I'm like, yeah, wake up before you get stabbed, and then I wake up. That's how most of the dreams end. I've never died in a dream before, because I always like just gain awareness I'm in a dream and just wake myself up before the death occurs. Alright, this one, I was about 10ish as well, I think. So, the Dover Monster, I'm going to call this dream. So, basically, I'm in Dover town in England, and this giant, like, dark blue, scaly, slimy tentacle monster just comes in and starts fucking obliterating shit, and there's a storm going on, the sky's all dark grey and tornado-y, and bro, like, everything's just gone to shit, in ruins. The city's starting to flood, water's crashing through everywhere. Me and my family, we're running, and I've got this ginger cat with me for some reason, and he's mine in the stream. I think so anyway, but I'm trying to keep this ginger cat alive and escape to safety with him with everyone else. We're all trying to run up a hill with like we're navigating through like ruined buildings. Like we're trying to go up a hill with like trees, and this monster's just like absolute just slaughtering. And this was one of the realest dreams I had. One of the most convinced I was in a dream that it was real. Because during the dream, because again, sometimes I get it in a dream where I'm like, this isn't realistic. This must be a dream. This happens to me a lot in dreams. Don't know if I mentioned this in the first episode, but if something happens in a dream that's not realistic, I then gain awareness that it must be a dream, because I'm like, oh, well, that wouldn't happen in real life. And this started to happen in this dream. I started to think, this can't be real, but it just felt so real. So I started to be like, well, shit, it must be real. You know, like, oh, I don't know what's going on, but it must be real, because it just felt so real. I don't remember the ending particularly. I don't think I died. Some people I know might have died. I don't know about the ginger cat. Monster didn't die. I think it just abruptly ended, like most of my dreams. And now I think I've just got one more to say today. Another short one. So basically, I'm in this like parking lot. This like just like row of car garages. And this guy starts chasing me with a knife. People would keep trying to kill me in my dreams, honestly. So I basically, was it him who did it or one of us? Right, I'm just gonna say it was me. So I've got my car and I mine it and I pick it up and I start running away. But no, that wouldn't have. Okay, at some point in the dream, one of us, it might have been him. Yeah, I think it was okay. So he gets out of his car and he minds his car, picks it up, and starts chasing me while driving his car. It's like it's Minecraft. So, you know, Minecraft, you like mine something, you break it, and you pick it up, you just hold it in your hand. Like basically, what he did, he hit his car until it shrunk, and then he grabbed it, and then when he grabbed it, it grew back to full size, and he started running at me, holding his car like a Minecraft character. And I run to my car, I get in my car, I try and drive away, but it breaks down. And I'm like, oh, that sucks. Yeah, so, and then I'm trying to side, doesn't work. He gets a crowbar, he bashes open my car door, the passenger side, and he rips it open, pulls out his knife, he gets ready to stab me, and then just right before he does, I'm like, Jacob, wake up, and I wake up. And then that's it, and I think that's all the dreams I have today. I don't think this one was as long as my last video, and I don't think I discussed this many dreams. I don't know. Yeah, just had some more on my list. I plan on making quite a lot of these. This is quite fun to talk about dreams and that. I haven't been having many dreams lately. Oh, I had one last night where I met this famous YouTuber called Jax Blade. Uh, he's cool as hell, but in this dream, he was some like drug addict. So I went into this room and it was like just empty and just full of, well, not empty, but like just this really plain, small square room, just full of shit like drugs and whatever. And Jax Blade, he was there and he was like doing drugs, and I was like, dude, what the hell? And then we just had some like real conversation about like life and fitness and stuff. He's not a drug guy in real life. He's the complete opposite, super healthy guy, fitness YouTuber. It was so weird, but that's all the dream was. So it was kind of cool because I was like, oh, I met Jax Blade, but then I was also like, oh no, what's happened to him? Why is he an addict now? He's not in real life. This is just a dream. Oh yeah, Jax Blade, if you're watching this, we should do a video sometime. That'd be cool. Anyway, yeah, I think that's it. So, have fun, and I'll see you when I do whatever my next video is.